Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Way That I Love You podcast. I'm your host, Will Music.
And I'm your host, Sharana.
And we are always delighted to be with our family in podcast land.
That's right, my love.
Yes.
Now, listen, you go on and tell them what we do.
Well, look, first of all, if this is your first time tuning in, I just want to let you know that we are a hot, and I mean hot, sexy marriage podcast. And we talk about marriage, our marriage, and we talk about life's ups and downs and how we navigate through it from our perspective.
That's right, baby. Now listen up, y'all. We talk about our marriage like my hubby just said. Mm-hmm. We talk about how we navigate through it like he said. Mm-hmm. Now, if you can apply some of the principles and things that we do in our marriage to make our marriage great, you go right on ahead. You know, we're here for you. And you can tweak it your own way because your marriage is your marriage.
Yes, it is.
But listen, if you can't apply these things and, you know, you can just put it in your back pocket and give it to somebody else.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what we want you to do.
That's right.
But what?
We celebrated 1 whole year, baby.
Yes, we have. Yes.
And we want to thank everyone for, you know, what they do and how they, you know, support. Pour
out such an abundance of love.
1 year. They know who they are.
1 whole year. Shout out to the global audience.
Family.
Here we go. North America. South America. Africa. Asia. Europe. And Oceania, baby.
Hey. We see you out there. We thank you all for tuning in to the Way That I Love You podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. And we want you to continue to do it each and every week.
Yeah.
At this time, if you're on any social media. Mm-hmm. We want you to, or any audio.
Yeah, any audio streaming platforms.
Right, which is Spotify, Apple.
Did we just scratch our heads at the same time?
Yeah, I think we did. We didn't sing.
Mm-hmm.
Apple, any of those things, you want to go ahead on right now and subscribe if this is your first time tuning in.
Yes.
You want to push the subscribe button, and you know, as we're going through the podcast, you can write a review. It's very important to write that review, baby. Let us know what you think, how we can better the show.
Let us see those 5-star ratings
right now. You know what? They can push that 5-star right now. You don't have to wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you that's tuning in on YouTube, you can go ahead and write a review down there on your YouTube. Push the subscribe button. And what's the other button?
The notification
bell. Bing. Hit that bell right now. So, baby, a whole year.
Yes, it's been a whole year. It doesn't even seem like it's been a whole year.
No, it has not.
Yeah, that year went by fast.
It has felt like. You know why? Because when you love what you do, you know, I love. Yes, when you love what you do.
Yes. Let's go.
I love, you know, doing the podcast. I feel whole when I'm doing the podcast. I don't feel like
you don't feel like it's work.
I don't feel like, you know, I know that it's work, and sometimes y'all, you know, getting up and saying, you know, we gotta do this podcast, and you get a little tug, but once you get in it, it's like it's just awakens you.
You better preach.
Awakens. It awakens you. You know, he's starting off. We doing this early in the morning. He's starting off fresh early in the morning.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Am I a morning person?
I think that you are.
Okay.
I think we both are morning people.
Morning and night.
Yeah, but mainly morning. Like, cause we have our coffee in the morning. We talk.
Yeah.
That's the time that you and I really get together and you know, talk about things.
Yeah.
So
deep dives.
We deep dive in the morning and you know, touch base. And like, I think we did that on one of the on a retreat. A retreat we did. We asked, "Are you? What's the time of the day that you get together and conversate?" You know, everyone has their different times, and we were like, ours is the morning. We have our coffee in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
And some people say at night because that's what works for them when they're getting ready to go to bed. You and I don't talk much at night when we get ready to go to bed. Ooh. So, y'all, a whole year. We thank you.
Thank you, folks.
He's fired up this morning.
That's every day. And that's because I'm so in love with you.
Oh.
And
You pull it on real thick. Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You do everything. And it just reminds me of this particular episode.
How did you find? Let me put that up there.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Season 4, episode 9. You got the right one, baby.
You got the right one. You do got the right one. You know you have it. You know what I bring to the table, baby.
Right one in all terms of the word,
That's
the right one.
That's right. And I know all of you out there, you're sitting next to your baby, your bae, and you, if you're like us, you're having your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not, then you're laying in the bed and beside them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking and you're listening to this podcast.
Yes,
and,
you are.
You know, we want you to look over and tell your significant other, your spouse, to say, baby, you got the right one.
Yes. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the right one, how did you know that I was the right one?
How did I know you were the right one? I knew you were the right one right from the beginning. Like during the courtship where we were just talking on the phone and haven't seen each other, the conversations that we were having were captivating. It caught my heart real quick because I was at a place that I knew what I wanted moving forward. And our conversations were surrounded, and you wanted the same thing, and it was surrounded around that premise. So right away, you captured my heart.
Right away, because y'all, I was kind of spicy right away.
That's what I like.
Demi say spicy.
Yeah, that's right what away. I like.
I was kind of like shooting you down a little bit. Like,
yeah,
I gave you a run, a little chase.
Yeah,
I was like shoot you down.
No. You was just playing hard to get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a second. Who you think you are? Trying to play hard to get, like I can't crack the Da Vinci Code. Let me show you my skill set.
Yeah. So I knew that you were the right one, and I think I've shared this on the podcast. It was the time that you had spent the night, and I decided I was gonna that we were gonna stay up all night long. No hanky panky, y'all. And I put all those layering clothing on.
Yes.
And if you want to hear this, you can kind of go through all of our podcasts, and you can find.
I was going to say, yeah, you're going to have to go through all the episodes and find that one off the top.
So I put on all those clothes, and so then. When we were about to go to sleep, you were like, all right, let's pray. And we talked a lot. We had a lot of conversations. So you're saying like, let's pray was like the next level into what we were bringing to each other.
Yes.
And I fell in love with that. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, thank you, Lord. Oh,
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, as we felt that we were the one, did you feel like we still had those hurdles to go through as we kind of like, or this is the one, how do I keep her? Absolutely.
Perfect segue into that. Yeah, the work had begun. The courtship was fun, and then the work begun.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like we were saying earlier with doing a podcast, even though it was work, it was enjoyable, rewardable work.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I didn't mind putting in that work. It was the pursuit.
Work.
It was the pursuit of happiness. But yeah, I got you on that work.
Yeah. I'm going to say the same for me. It was a different level of knowing that this is the one. And sometimes even for us as women, and they tell men all the time, when you get her, you got to learn how to keep her. I think it goes both ways. When you get him and you know he's the one, ladies, learn how to keep him. I'm going to say that as well. I had to change the way I communicated with you.
Yep.
Because I knew that I love you and I knew I didn't want you to go anywhere. And so I was very careful on how I choose my words towards you, my tone, because I felt like what I expect you to do for me, I had to learn and know I have to do the same thing for you. Oh, I can't come up my mouth sideways. And,
you hitting on some bullet points right there.
It's just, we as ladies, sometimes we want a man to do X, Y, Z. But do unto others as you would want them to do unto you.
Absolutely.
So we have to learn the way I want you to talk to me is the way I want to be talked to. Did I say that right? Oh, the way I wanted to talk to you is the way, I felt that even if I knew that I wasn't all the way there because I was 20, 21.
Yeah, 21.
So there was a lot of growth that needed to take place as a young lady. So within myself, within my personal space and mental space. And I had to learn not to transfer my anger or pain onto you at a young age. Yeah. Because I knew that even in this young age, you were the one I wanted to be with. Yeah. And I knew that my past hurts or whatever I was going through, I can't display that onto you. And then, because that wouldn't have worked. It would have
been a toxic relationship.
Right. And I think that as a man, you had to learn the same things.
Yeah, it's definitely a two-way street when it comes down to that. You can't bring in past relationships or past encounters with folks and how you handle things in previous relationships to your new relationship, especially if you know that you found the one or you feel that you found the one. You automatically have to disregard. It's like we do what's the phrase is called, starting off with a clean slate.
Right.
You actually, you have to have a clean slate and have a new frame of mind and a way of thinking. So it's definitely a process. And I think we both had past experiences that would help us develop that perspective mentally to when we met. We were both ready and in position to both have a clean slate and do something new, and not necessarily do something new, but do what we desired.
Right. Our heart was aligned. Yeah. And your heart has to be in the right place. Yeah. Like you have to kind of have that same motivation towards each other. But some people say, that has a hard time finding, well, I don't feel like I need to change to find that one. And I would say, no, you don't, but yes, you do. And I think the yes, you do is what you and I just talked about. The no, you don't have to change. It's like you don't have to change your personality, your core personality of you as a person, because that person needs to get all of you. Right. And even the ugly parts of you that no one else gets to see, because those are the things that spouses see. The ugly part that no one else gets to see if they can handle, if they're interested in that person behind the doors. Right. So you kind of you put it all out, but you don't put that anger, that hate, or that inner core thing that you're dealing with. You don't put that. And when I say anger, hate, somebody might say, I don't have anger and hate. Yeah, it's some things in us that we don't like. The core of us that we don't like, that makes us lash out onto others. Right. We need to fix that before we are ready to get.
Yeah, and we talked about that before,
for the one to, because you came to me, and
yeah, we talked about that before, like getting to the root. It may be in the upbringing, and that's a deep dive into that part. But just on a surface note of what we're discussing right now, the part that you don't want to keep, like you just went through the parts that you do keep, so it can be exposing that person, see how that person can handle that and how y'all manage it together. But the toxic habits, the bad habits that destroy relationships, that's what you don't want to, those habits. You know exactly what the habits are. That's what you do not want to bring into finding the right one, when you found the right one.
Now, when you and I were on the phone a lot, I'm a yeller. I'm like, sit down.
Yeah, man.
Stop that. And I would come back to the
every
phone
call.
Hello, hi, how are you? Like, and you always talk about that, like you would say to this day.
Yeah, to this day.
But that never changed for me. I've always been that person. I'll fuss at the girls like, hey, get these dishes done. And because I speak loud. And so, but then I'll turn around like, hey, baby, how are you? So my tone of voice is like always different with you when I'm talking. But you had to learn to adjust that's when we say don't feel you need to change. Yeah. Those are the things that a person could love you from who you are.
Yeah. And that's a sign that you can identify when you found the right one. And there's several signs. Yes. And that's like one of them.
Like, I'm so clumsy. Y'all, I can knock over something just by standing next to it and not having my hands or feet, out in the aisle or anything.
And it normally happens when I give it a Google eye.
Yes, it does.
Or I say something romantically sexy.
Yes. So those kooky things that I do that you love, you're like, come here, baby. You just knocking over everything. Come give me a kiss.
Make yourself a pathway unto me.
So those are the things I don't need to change. And one of the things you and I talked about earlier, I said I had to adjust into how, he's a very mild man. Like, you're very reserved in your way of doing things. And you do things at your own pace and your own time.
Here we go, folks.
And I'm a fast person. Like, I want to get it done fast. Even if it's not done right, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Put the instructions down. He's like looking instructions. I'm like, what the picture look like? And so I had to learn. Like, it'll be times that we're in the car and we're at the gas station, we're getting gas. And you would take your time, pump the gas, wash the windshields, check the tire pressure, and I'm like, oh my goodness, we gotta go. But I had to learn, and in the beginning, that wasn't something I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with this, But I learned to love it because I had to realize that's how you're loving me. You're making sure you're making sure everything is well done, and that became such a turn on after a while. Yeah. Because I knew that you had my back. I knew that you were concerned about even us getting to our destination, the right way, all intact. So that's you protecting us. That's you looking out for me. And, that's one thing I felt that I didn't have to change about me. I hadn't to say, babe, hurry up. I've learned to say, you know what, he's going to do it. Yeah. And it's going to get done. Yeah. And hey, sit back, Sharana, relax. That's one thing I had to learn how to relax. You relax me.
Ooh. Thank you. Now, another thing that I was thinking about when you found the right person, because like when you and I got together, I wanted to be a better me, not only for you, but a better me for us, so we can have a brilliant, bright future and an awesome off the hook, off the chain relationship. So that's another way. Like I was like, okay, now I have this beautiful woman as my wife, and we've started a family. Now I need to make sure that I'm able to provide and love and care for this family. So I'm going to be a better me. I'm going to up my skills. I'm going to go for it so I can be able to be that head of the household that you need me to be, and be the leader, be the inspiration. And there's nothing wrong with having all those qualities, especially when you found the right one. And this plays into the part of how to keep the right one.
Yes. And before you go on to keep the right one, because when you said you wanted to be a better person for you, a better person for us, I want to share with our listeners, when we were in our 20s, we used to smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
Right. And so when we got together, both you and I smoked cigarettes. And so one day I was like, no, we can't smoke cigarettes anymore. And we stopped. I was like, babe, I'm going to stop and you're going to stop because I want to be with you for a very long time.
Right.
And it was like, I knew this wasn't healthy for me,
Yep.
nor was it healthy for you. We need to be on one accord. We need to make a change. When we talk about making a change, it's something in your relationship. It's something that you, that doesn't suit the edification in the body of the relationship. It doesn't do that well. And for us, it was the cigarettes.
Yep.
And so we were like, you know what? This stops today. And we had stopped smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
Like instantly. And I don't know how it was instantly, but
cold turkey.
It was cold turkey because that was that drive that we had for one another and for ourselves to be better.
And it was something that we both wanted. And then like when we made that decision mentally, I think a chemical was released and changed our taste buds. You know what I mean? Even the smell. Because those of you who know the smell of nicotine, it sits in your clothes, it stains your teeth, it gives you bad breath, like all those different elements. And then loving, could you imagine just loving somebody with a hot mouth?
Well, it happens. There's some out there still struggling with, nicotine, and their spouse still love them.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's like, it was just at a time for us.
It
that was an
example.
Yeah, it was an example of
and
how we, that was my personal experience.
Right. Because at one point when I had stopped and then you were still sneaking and I was like, babe, we got to stop because I can't kiss you.
Yeah.
I can't kiss you. If I can't hold you, I can't kiss you. And like you say, you wanted to make a change so we can be better for one another because you wanted me to kiss you.
That was my cue. Like, oh, wait a second. I can't have me not kissing you and bringing you close.
Yes.
Man, later for these.
Well, and then now that you touched on, and we touched on that, I just wanted to throw that out there. But like you said, how do you know if how to keep? Did you say how to keep the one?
Yeah, like by doing self betterment for the relationship. That's part of the process of how to keep the right one when you know you have the right one.
I would say to also to manage your conflict well.
Yes.
That's a way to keep them the right one. We have to learn how to communicate, know your partner's love language, so you can manage the conflict well. You can communicate the things that you want and the things that that don't sit right in the relationship. Not necessarily that person's fault, but hey, this doesn't work for us.
Right.
And you'll be able to talk through those things. Because the one thing in a relationship, if one person is yelling, the other person is not listening.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that'd be a sure way to get somebody to be closed-minded and, one foot out the door. Like, I'm not going to keep listening to this fussing or, vice versa, back and forth with little things.
Yeah, that's when the right one can turn into the wrong one. But when you do know you have the right one, you begin and want to like share everything that you both have.
Right.
Or not that you both have, but you start being very considerate. I was even thinking about the time when it was like one piece of cheesecake left in the refrigerator, and I don't know if you had any or not, but I remember you seeing me with the cheesecake and you were just like, oh, wow, that cheesecake gone? And I was like, yeah, this is the last piece. I didn't have any either. And then we just shared it.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Because you love me.
Yeah.
So we asked This Is Us, how do you know that you found the right one? What does the right one look like for you? And because we all are from different walks of life right now in our journey of life, different walks of life in our journey.
You did say it right though.
A journey of life, yeah. We asked them how do they know, what does that look like for them, and this is what they had to say.
Focus, you around a lot of love and a love match, like when I know that you love match people, right?
Yeah.
So how do you when you do that? How do you know that they found the one? Like, you put two people together and you're like, this is the one. They found
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah,
How
well,
do you
that would
know?
definitely be Levon and Fatima Howard. They're
Uh-huh.
actually my first couple. I went full circle. Levon came to me as single, then dating, engaged, and now they're married 1 year, right? So they're my first, 180 couple, if you will. And I definitely knew because she was just his rib for real. The way they clicked, they were finishing each other's thoughts, and she really got him and wanted to love him for who he was. She wasn't looking to change him, and he wasn't looking to change her. So it was really beautiful. They stinking cute. They have done so much work in this year plus because they see me every Monday from 8:30 to 9:30 faithfully. A couple of times, LeBron wanted to take a break. His wife was like, "Heck no, right? We need this because he's an only child, right?" And so it's a lot of difference. She moved from North Philly to Uptown, to move with her. So much change for him. Lots of culture shock. So she like,
Mhm.
oh no, we there every Monday from 8:30 to 9:30 work this thing through. So even when even when it's a match, there's still some work to do, right? Because it's a lot of who you are and who you thought you were comes up. And their biggest surprise was what marriage isn't. They was like, wait a minute. They said, Disney, society, social media, and then they got all in there and needed to do more work. But I'm still no doubt that they just click the way they love each other, the way they get each other world and really want to serve one another is just so beautiful. It's really a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, Demi, did you have you all almost found that you found the one, or and you know?
Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can say I've found the one. Um,
Mhm.
I think that I've had moments where I was close. Um, and and I think in that sense it was more me realizing, if anything, that like I didn't necessarily know what. I think, like you said, with marriage, you kind of know what marriage is and what it isn't.
I know because you said you went to your friend's wedding, and he
Mhm.
wasn't was he wasn't a individual that would interested in tying a knot. Like he was, he kind of is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what?
So when you find that person, it completely changes things. And I remember the first couple interactions that I had with the two of them together, and he had never said it verbally, but I remember seeing the way he was around her. I was like, yeah, nah, he's. I was like, this is definitely gonna be the one, for sure. So it was great to see, and then
Oh, that's
having, like,
beautiful.
me and his family are super close, so having everybody together, again, seeing a bunch of people that I hadn't seen in like almost 10 years,
Hmm.
was
Beautiful.
good. It was good. It was a good time.
Did you tell him that, Demi? Did you tell him that you think she the one, or?
I I didn't tell him the first time. So when I noticed it at first, I kind of kept it in the back of my mind. And then when he was the next time that we ended up meeting, like I want to say maybe like a year ago, and he was like, he we were talking, and he says, "Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I'm thinking of proposing." And I remember pulling him aside, and I was like, "Bro, I knew." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Nah, bro." I was like, "You had a tell on you, and I don't think you realized it." But I had a strong feeling. I was like, we've known each other since I was maybe 9. I was like,
Hmm.
I've seen you around. I was like, I've seen you around other girls. I've seen how you've acted. I've seen how they've acted. This was very different. I was like, I had a very strong feeling about it. And then getting to know her too, I was like, yeah, he couldn't have picked a better person.
You
So
knew she was
I
the
was really
one.
happy for him.
Aw. Aw.
My name is Demi Babatunde, and I have a podcast called What's on Your Mind with Demi Babatunde.
And my name is Focus from the Focus of Love. You can find me on YouTube as well as Instagram and Focus James on Facebook. Focus from the Focus of Love.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
y'all enjoyed that. I know y'all did. Demi is hilarious and funny and wise in his young age.
Young old head.
Young old head. And Focus is just amazing, and how she delivers concept to draw you in, and we're so thankful for the both of them. We wish them both they just got something, the both of them.
Okay.
On their within who they are.
Yeah.
To the table. So let's get back. Before we get back, we want to take a time to tell you right now, you can subscribe to The Way That I Love You podcast. You can go on our website at www.thewaythatIloveyou.live. You can also tune in on YouTube if you're not there. If you're listening, you can tune in so you can see our faces.
Yes.
At The Way That I Love You podcast. You can also go ahead. Let me just say this. Once you go on YouTube, you want to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. But you can also listen to us on all platforms, all streaming platforms, YouTube, social media, wherever you podcast. You can tell your Alexa to play The Way That I Love You podcast. And I say that very low because she is always listening. So let's get back to this topic. Season 4, episode 9. You got the right one, baby.
Yes.
Now, we were talking about managing your conflict to make sure you keep the right one.
Yeah.
Some people say, well, the right one doesn't exist for me. The right one's not out there, and I've done all these different things. I know how to manage my conflict. I know how to set aside the person. Let's say I know how to speak to a person. They feel like they built up all these qualities of themselves. Yeah. That they're producing the right one. And then they say, but the right one has to look like this and be that. Is that something that we should be thinking? Should we make up the right one in our minds?
I wouldn't say make up the right ones in your mind. Like, after you talk with like friends and family and about relationships and tips, I know a lot of people do it while they're in the midst of being attracted to the right one, or the right one finding the right one.
There's a lot of right ones.
Because you got to have the right one in order for you to know you got the right one, baby. But yeah, what I was getting ready to say, let me get my thought pattern back.
Well, let me say this. There are people that say they're going to be this tall. They have to have this amount of money in the bank account.
I remember. So, yeah. So all those, I guess, characteristics or what they're trying to say that they want, and they're saying that the right one doesn't exist, that's the first mistake. Like, you don't even believe that there is a right one for you out there. So the first step is the belief system. You got to know and believe that there's someone out there for you. And then to get the right one, if you do have bullet points with qualities of that right person, you got to then look in the mirror at yourself and say, do I present all these qualities? Because I'm a firm believer of what you put out there, you attract. You put out good things, good vibes, you get good vibes back. You put out bad things come back. Just like with mood swings and attitudes, if you have a disposition with someone, of course that person is going to react the way you reacting to them. Right. So it's just like how you were saying, you want to be treated. You want someone to treat you like you want to,
you want to be treated. Like you want to treat someone the way you want to be treated.
Be treated.
It goes both ways.
So it's the same thing with finding the right one. If you want all these qualities, you got to analyze and look at yourself and say, well, do I possess all these qualities? Am I putting the right stuff out there to be attracted to the right one? So
but know that the right one is there. Like there is someone for you. We tell everyone has their person. You have a soulmate out there looking for you right now. And when you come together, I hear a lot of people say, I had the right one, but then I lost her or I lost him. And so we want to help you understand, just give you some tools.
Some different signs that you can find and say, yeah, all right, I do have the right one.
Yes, and this is how I'm going to keep you. You want to keep the right one by doing date night and things of it. Just keeping up those good quality things within the relationship building tools.
And people will let you know if you have the right one or not. Like, and they'll come out for themselves and say, oh, I love you guys together. Oh, you guys are my favorite couple. Mm-hmm. Or, you know what I mean? That's kind of like confirmation that, oh, yeah, I got the right one. Because now you're getting random folks just saying, oh, you guys look beautiful together. Right. You can have a stranger come up to you and say
you should feel it in your shanana. It should be deep down. Like when you're together, you're like, oh, I feel this in my shanana. You know, it's right there in the belly. You know, right there. You all know what I'm talking about, right? So, well, babe, I love sharing this time with you, and I think we can get on this topic another time because this is a lot to uncover to know that you have the right one. But I know that I have the right one because you show me it every day. You're there for me.
You got the right one, baby.
Yeah, you got the right one too. But what you bring to the table and what you show me, the love that you show me, the peace that you give me when in our home allows me to know I have peace in my home. I have the right one. My home is not, you know. Yeah. It's a sanctuary.
I got that same completeness. Yeah. And that desire and that passion for you, baby. So, guys, look, we love you. We thank you for tuning in every week. Continue to support. Continue to follow. Continue to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and pass it along to your friends and family. And let's all get the right one and get on the right page and make this thing happen.
Yes. Write a review about what you think about our podcast at the Way That I Love You podcast. You can go ahead on and Google us, and you can write a review on any platform that you desire. We appreciate it, and we thank you.
Oh, we thank you. And definitely if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, any social media outlet, let's continue this conversation there too. We love to talk offline and keep the thing going.
Baby.
I love you too, sweetheart.